But you've done something that I've never done. I've always wanted to do, and I have no idea how you even did this. But you did stand up. Is that true?
Yes.
You did stand up.
Fuck yes. I did stand up when I was living in Richmond, Virginia.
So you were studying abroad in Richmond, Virginia.
Studying abroad, that's right. And I knew no one there, and it was very early in my time there. And what I wanted to do, and I've still got the Google Docs somewhere, probably in my Google Docs, probably where they live. It was meant to be a really bad set. So it was meant to be like I wasn't trying to be funny.
No,
I was trying to just flop really hard and see if I could just get through it. And it was just an open mic.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And I ripped half of my material from other comedians and just made it not funny, like the joke. Just made it not funny, and those personal jokes in there about my friends. No one would know anything about.
Right, drop a personal joke.
I was like joking about a friend Joel Sonique, how he like left his jumper on the bus or something. I can't remember what it was. I was like, it's just classic Joel, right? And waited for applause, like waiting for a response, just nothing, just absolutely nothing. It only went for 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So did you crash and burn, or did some people find?
Absolutely, no one gave me anything. Not a single.
I thought where you're going with this is that you were trying to crash and burn, but it was going to have this like, but like I fucking killed it. I don't know how I did it.
No, it wasn't. Do you know what? The material wasn't bad enough where people were like hissing at me, they weren't booing me. It just was not funny at all. People were just listening, like waiting for something, and then got nothing.
That's amazing.
I think the thing that intrigued people was that I had an Australian accent.
Got it.
So people there were like, maybe this is like funny in their culture or something.
Yeah.
So they didn't turn on me, but they didn't give me love.
You didn't drop a "oh come on" in there, did you?
I did.
You did.
I ripped a Brent. Because I did something about from that set that he does when the Swindon lot come in.
Yes.
I stole like 3 of his jokes from that. I think I said the piss pronunciate my worms. And
not very good at public squeaking. I piss pronunciate most of my worms.
Yeah. and then I think it's it. And then I said that's all right. There's better ones than that. And then just they kept going.
Did you do the atomic bomb one?
Yes, I did. But I made it. So the next town over, I think Charlottesville.
Yeah.
I said a joke about Charlottesville and Virginia, and I used there was a hurricane or something, and there was no damage in there was $0 of damage done in Charlottesville. I can't even remember what it was, but it was meant to be like a funny thing about the town next to us. But I think it may have been not an appropriate time. I think there may have been something bad that happened in Charlottesville around the time.
But the Brent joke is welcome to the Swindon lot. And it's a good thing you moved here, because I heard they dropped an atomic bomb in Swindon. Did almost 25 quid worth of damage or something. I think that's the joke, right?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's like it gets the bad response. So yeah, that was that. I'll never do that again. That was like, I have absolutely nothing to lose, and it was I was walking past a pub, and it had open mic comedy. I went in. I could sign up.
That's so amazing.
And when I saw it on like a Monday, it was like a Monday thing. So I signed up the following Monday, and in that week I just wrote a bunch of stuff. Let me bring the doc up. I'll see if there's other.
Please. I'm impressed that you did it.
That's an amazing thing to do. Yeah.
I think having the Australian accent, like you said, may have saved you somewhat, because they would have just enjoyed listening to you because of your curiosity.
Stand up. I've got 50 trays of fries. That's an erotic fiction I wrote. Stand up set. Here we go.
An erotic fiction, 50 trays of fries.
Yeah.
Have you actually written anything in that? I'd love to get my hands on that.
Nah, it's not for public. I can read you a line or two, but
Why did you write it? Was that just creative writing?
the erotic thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like, I had a small, like when you think of like a good app, but you don't actually think of the app first. You think of the name of the app first. And you're like, that's got to be an app.
Yeah.
I thought
So it's just
of
a blank document.
Well, I thought of 50 Trays of Fries as like a funny title of an erotic novel that's fast food related. And then I was like, well, I need to write that. So then I started writing it out. So this is the first in my stand-up.
I'm really into this 50 Trays of Fries. Is it 2 feeders? Do you reckon they're 2 feeders that are into each other? Is that what's going on here?
It's like one guy battling with his desires to eat fast food and choosing that food over the love of his life.
Oh.
And then like the Hamburglar approaches his partner.
Is the Hamburglar the purple one? The little gremlin? Grimace. Oh, which one's Hamburglar is the robber one.
Hamburglar is just the little robber.
Ah.
Yeah. So the first on my stand-up set, I've got them numbered, and I've got 1 through 6. Okay. Oh, this is what I said about Joel Sneak. Do you know who? This is number 6. This is what I ended with. Do you know who Joel Sneak is? Right. Of course, no one.
Great.
Do you know who Joel Sneak is? Like, repeat it.
Wow.
Right. Then who's this? And then said, better, grab your sweater. That was it.
It's a great personal joke.
Classic Joel. And Joel, my friend Joel, I don't think he's ever said that in his life. I just tried to make it something that was okay. So the first thing I said, hi, I'm Dan from Australia. Right.
Yeah.
So introducing yourself.
Good
Worst
start.
thing you can do for a comic set. It's good to be in a bar with you all. Okay. Great. I worked in bars all my life. I served my very first White Russian when I was 8 years old. His name was Vlad.
Yeah, great.
that was what I opened with.
That's great.
Oh gosh, I've forgotten I had done this. Was anyone here from Nova? That was the other town. I heard they dropped Atomic Bomb on Nova. There was about $12 damage.
Nice.
Okay, wait, sorry. With that, when you do those jokes that are in something else, are you just relying on the fact that I haven't seen that before, or do you just not really care? Okay.
No,
he's quoting the UK office at that point.
In Richmond, Virginia, which is like a bit of country. I don't know. I just felt like it was different enough for people to be like, I think I may know what that is.
And what year was this as well?
2018.
2018. So Virginia must be near West Virginia, I assume.
Yeah, it's east of West Virginia.
Dope Sick is set in West Virginia. So you could have made some pretty cool drug jokes and Oxycontin jokes. They would have gone down pretty well, I reckon. That was heavily ravaged by the opioid epidemic.
Sure. Well, actually, when I was studying there, did a story about the opioid epidemic.
Well, there you go.
So that number 4.4. So they're all
0.4.
Is this? Well, if you don't like jokes, how about a song? This was written by Anne Calloway, one of the most talented songwriters around. Which from that point I bust into, she was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. So I sing the entire Nanny theme song. That's all there.
I love it.
When you were half, did you get to the bit where it's like, did you do the watch out CC?
Yeah. Now the father finds her beguiling, watch out CC. And the kids are actually smart,
smiling.
Such joie de vie.
Joie de vie.
She's the lady in red while everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
Great song. This is 2 weeks in a row we've talked about Fran Drescher.
There you go.
Oh, she's a saint. Big fan of Fran.
Yeah, I love it how you when you were writing your stand-up routine, you actually had a part where you just assumed that they wouldn't be laughing at your jokes, and you had so you don't like jokes. Well, assuming you don't like jokes. That's how confident you were. Like, this is where I'm going to go when they're hating it.
Hey, I'd have something in the tank ready for if it wasn't going well. Definitely.
Need a backup. So that was the stand-up set. That lives in my Google Docs, and I don't know if that will ever see the light of day again. But
well, now you've shared it with about 12 listeners.
I think it's if you have any inkling of enjoying talking in front of people, go find a stand-up open mic and just go for it.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
go
put it on
bomb.
my home
bomb.
Just
joke.
go bomb.
Yeah.
Go bomb. There's nothing
Yeah.
you can lose.
The thing that I've always done in my head is I always think that no, once I've written the perfect joke, I'll do it, and I'm like, I'm never gonna. That's not how this works. You're meant to
Yep.
go in there and fall flat on your face multiple times. That's what you're meant
Yep.
to do. I think someone said, I think it was my little brother. He said, you probably write that perfect joke and it's probably shit. I'm like, it would be. Yeah, he's dead right. Like, it would be a shit joke.
You've probably said the perfect joke and you've
Yeah,
had
already.
amongst friends, and it's probably got a laugh. You didn't realize.
Yeah, it's on the list. Look, it's on the list.
Hey, let's
Pop it
do
on the
it.
list.
Let's do it, Val.
Let's
do one.
Go to Adelaide for a weekend. Go to have
I love
a
it how
good
we.
time in Adelaide.
I love how I have to leave the city.
Get out of
Well,
the
you
state.
can't accidentally
he
have
wants,
someone in the crowd.
What he's trying to encourage there is the freedom to fall flat on your face again, with people you're never going to see again. So it's an added little. It's a benefit. We don't have to get on horse and carriage for 4.5 weeks to get to Adelaide. We can just nip there and do it.
I'm going
get out.
I'm going to Egypt in 3 weeks. So
Do it
maybe,
there.
Yeah,
Mate.
Do a
maybe I'll
stand-up
sign
set
up.
in Cairo.
You have to. I'll lend you this stand-up doc. And
Yeah, you can just go for it.
Yeah, look, I'll consider it.
I just can see Nate like in the future just not doing very well, having a rough time on the stage and just saying, you guys know the Nanny theme? Anyone heard of the Nanny? anyone ever watched the Nanny?
right, then what's this?
Then what's this? I do appreciate the Brent stuff.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a comedian. I'm not writing my own material. It was just a complete montage of other people's work. So and made up stuff.
So when did you write it? Because
That
you couldn't.
week.
Okay, so were you right?
Yeah.
Were you planning to do this? This was something you'd been
No.
thinking
So
about?
I just walked past a bar, saw the sign,
Yep.
and it
Saw
was
the
like
sign.
a Monday thing. Yeah, saw the sign, Ace of Base, and thought I'm going to come back here next Monday and do that. And so then that week I sat down and I wrote it.
Got your 6
When I said in
things.
that week I wrote it, I probably went home and did it in about 19 minutes.
It's fantastic.
I don't think I spent much time on it.
That's fantastic.
Seems like you just
Yeah.
watched The Office and jotted down a few notes.
Watch the Nanny.
Watch the Nanny,
Thought
watch
about
the
my
Office.
friend.
Right? I think I've got something here.
Yeah.